What's going on, guys? Haven't done a review in a couple days. I had some work done to my teeth last week, and I just wasn't in any shape to do any talking on camera, so I skipped over some of the reviews I was going to do. But the review I was planning on doing last week, I'm going to do this week, and that's this Ko-Man-Chi Doctor Spinnerbait. There's going to be some stuff I'm gonna skim over it kind of quickly because there's a lot of things I want to go over. I went ahead and put it inside this package just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like inside the package and what you're gonna get. But I have already opened it up and I have been out fishing with it already, as well as some of the other stuff that I've been using from the Ko-Man-Chi Doctor Spinnerbait brand. So let's go ahead and take it out of the package and show you what this thing's all about. Alright guys, so here it is out of the package. Now if you guys aren't already familiar with Ko-Man-Chi Doctor Spinnerbait, it's the brainchild of Robert Osler, and when you get the package you'll notice a guy on the front, and that would be him right there. And very passionate about his product. I've had the chance to correspond with him a little bit. He's up there in Quebec, Canada. You'll notice that the back of this has French and English, so that's the reason why, is because they're up there in Quebec. So anyway, really nice gentleman. I would suggest you actually, if you want to get a hold of the Dr. Spinnerbait product, that you would actually get a hold of it either from him or his eBay store. You can get a hold of it through Tackle Warehouse, but you're not going to get a hold of some of the other cool things that he actually has on his website. You can go to Ko-Man-Chi.com. I'll put it right here on the bottom. That's Ko-Man-Chi.com. You can also call 1-877-DRSPINB, DRSPINB. And he also has an eBay store as well, but you can Google search it. You can find out different ways to get it, but if you get it through him directly, he's going to throw in some more options for you. And I think you can choose, like, obviously you can choose your skirt colors and stuff like that, but I think you can choose your head colors and your blade colors and stuff like that. Don't quote me on the blade colors, but I'm pretty sure that he'll let you choose the blade colors. But be that as it is, here's what you're getting right out of the package. This is the F1X Doctor Spinnerbait Platinum, and here's the cool thing about this thing. If you guys aren't already familiar with Doctor Spinnerbait, is that it has this wire here. It's almost like a cable system. If I can get it to focus there. Let me see. I guess that's as good as we're going to get. Either way, this cable runs through this solid tube that he has bent here. And it's much different than a regular spinnerbait in the fact that a regular spinnerbait has a solid wire that goes all the way through the jig head of the spinnerbait, and this one has this really pliable, flexible wire. And what's cool about it is it helps it run true, and the thing that I like about it is that you can burn it really, really fast, and it's not going to do this number on you. I did have to tune mine a little bit. Right out of the package, you throw it out there, and it was listing just a little bit, but it's pretty easy to tune, just like any other spinnerbait. You just take it and you just push that cable to the left or to the right at the jig head itself, and it'll tune it up for you. But the cool thing about this thing is that when you want to burn it really, really fast, this thing like streamlines itself like this, and it doesn't list to the side at all. It runs true, especially after you tune it. It'll run true whether you slow roll it or burn it through the water. So that's really, really cool. The other cool feature behind this are these clevises that he has on here. Now normally when you have a spinnerbait, you have a clevis on there, but you have a bent wire. Like, I'll look at this Booyah here. You can see that bent wire right there, and then you have this clevis that would come off if you took all these beads off of here. Well, this thing, the way this thing works is you just take these clevises here, and let me focus on it before I really get down on this thing. But you take this clevis here and you just push up on it like that, and you can see it'll let the let the one side come loose, and you just take your blades, and you have all kinds of different blade combinations that you can throw on here, and you just push it right back down on there. And now look at, you've got a tri-blade spinnerbait on here. And this one will kind of act like a clacker when this is spinning around and this one's flying around all over the place, if you want it to make more noise. If you want it to be less flash, I guess, in the water, and more vibration, you can put on a bigger blade and take off these two blades all together and just run it. There's hundreds of different combinations, at least dozens of different combinations that you can do with this spinnerbait, between the different skirts that you can throw on there, and the different blades and the blade colors and the jig heads. There's a lot of different combinations, and what's cool about it is not only do they come with premium components, but they come with a lot of extras. What I was saying, if you order it through him, he'll actually throw in some rattles too. He's got a line rattle, and you can see it's got a hole right there on the top, and you just thread this through your line, and then you tie on your spinnerbait, and then this thing will just rattle on the line. You can put this one on the trailer keeper and tuck it right back up underneath here, underneath the skirt, and you can have these rattles just like you would on a jig head. You can put this rattle on the actual hook. I'll just put it on the trailer hook here. So you can take this rattle here and you can just stick it on the trailer hook here. So you can have that thing on the trailer hook. Obviously, like I don't know if I said this already, it does come with a trailer hook and a trailer keeper. Or trailer hook keeper, you just take that piece of, I guess, rubber boot, if you will, and you just punch that through that hook there, and then it just stays right on there. And I believe that this trailer hook is a mustad hook, but this the main hook on here, I think this is a 3/0 trocar hook, and that is a really vicious hook right there, you guys. So, like I said, premium components, 3-dimensional holographic red eyes on there. So, really, really cool spinnerbait. And not only does he make these spinnerbaits, he makes different varieties of these spinnerbaits too. He makes a variety called the sliver. I have one here. I took the skirt off of it so you guys can kind of see it. You see that big trocar hook on there. But the sliver, what he does is he takes a jig and he molds that jig onto that spinnerbait blade, and then he puts it onto the wire of the spinnerbait, and that thing just kicks around all over the place. A little bit more movement, something different for the fish that they haven't really seen. He also makes versions with swim baits. One's called like a swim bait syndrome, where you can actually thread on a swim bait on there, and it's got just a lead head that's separate from the spinnerbait body itself, and also separate from the hook. So like this one is separate from this wire here. It's on here this way, so this thing moves around. But you have to go to their website to check that one out. But just a different version of that F1X Doctor Spinnerbait. Here's one that I think is really cool. I put all the stuff on it. This is his version of a buzzbait. You can see this is a 4-bladed buzzbait on here, but he's also got 2 of these clacking blades on here. And they have the same adjustable clevises on there, so you can take those blades off and put different combinations of blades on there. You've got a swivel up front here, a really nice ball bearing swivel up front here, and then towards the back here, there's your jig head, and then you can see I put the rattles on there, and the trailer hook, and I put that rattle on the trailer hook as well. I think you can put that rattle right up here, but I just put it on here. But and you can see the skirt material runs long. It's not just up here. where a majority of the skirt material is up here, but there's also some strands that run back here to cover up that trailer hook as well. So when it's running through the water, you don't see that trailer hook at all, especially when it doesn't have that rattle on there. It totally gets lost in that skirt material. So this is a really cool spinnerbait for you guys that are, if you're really into spinnerbait fishing, I would definitely check these out. He's got all the main sizes: 1/4 ounce, 3/8, ½ ounce, 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce. And like I said, I think the best bet is to call him or write him an email or get in touch with him directly, as opposed to going through like Tackle Warehouse, because I think that you're going to get not a better product, but I think you're going to get the product that you exactly want if you go through him. Not to mention he's going to throw in some extra rattles and stuff like that for you too. So really cool bait. He's got some other versions of them too. He's got an inline spinnerbait, his version of an inline spinnerbait, but instead of it being like a small, like a rooster tail version, it's big like this, except for it doesn't have that that 4-bladed blade, if you will, on there. It's just got a couple of regular spoons on there. So really cool spinnerbait, you guys. I enjoyed fishing with it. I think it's really cool that you can adjust these. You can make clackers out of them. If you look on here, some of them actually have some designs on them. They say Ko-Man-Chi blades right on them, and it has a K, or that's not a K. That's some kind of maybe a Japanese design right there in the middle. Yeah, I can't really tell what that is. But either way, high quality parts here too, you guys. I mean, between the ball bearing swivels and the laser trocar hooks and all the different blade combinations that he gives you. Like I said, he gives you 7 blades. I think he gives you 3 teardrops, 2 Colorado blades, and 2 willow leaf blades. Most of you will probably be using the 2 willow leaves or the combination of the willow leaf and the Colorado blade, like that. That's normally what I've been using. But again, you guys, really cool, and it's totally easy to replace the skirt on it. You just kind of pull down on it like that, and I turn it upside down so the hook doesn't get caught on the skirt material as you pull it through, and you just kind of pull it through just like that, and then there's your skirt, and you can see it's got a collar in it too, so it really helps it stay flared open. It's a really good skirt, and he's got different colors of skirts. Here's just a couple colors. All kind. I think he's got, like, according to this page that he sent me here, 66 different colors, you guys. So check him out. Ko-Man-Chi Doctor Spinnerbait. This is the F1X Doctor Spinnerbait Platinum. If you guys get the opportunity, try these things out. They're really cool. You've probably seen the commercials for them on WFN and such. That's the first place I heard of them. So check these things out if you guys get the opportunity. And thanks for watching. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, please. I really appreciate that. And go visit his website, either way. I think you guys will be surprised with some of the stuff that he has out there. Pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. Thanks.